much awaited CRJ series are finally gonna fly over the skies at Microsoft Flight Simulator. But before we get into the details, hello and welcome. Make sure you hit that subscribe button for future notifications on this regard and many more areas for flight simulation. It's been quite a while for Aerosoft to finally decide on the release date for this bad boy. We've been curious on what's in store for this development, and with those screenshots coming in on a weekly basis, this can get us more eagerly waiting. Over the last few months, the team has constantly been fixing last-minute bugs and testing out to ensure that no problems would occur after the release. This is definitely impressive of Aerosoft to focus on pristine quality for this model, trying to see that every bit and detail is covered and no issues can take place after the release. Very recently, they had stated about the release being on the first quarter of 2021, and the release for this bad boy would be on the 16th of March, which falls on a Tuesday. And few days from today, we're gonna expect another beautiful model towards Microsoft Flight Simulator. And ever since the 20th of August, the plans for the CRJ has been revealed. Some developers have taken lesser time to create different models of interest, and the CRJ here took quite a while, more than 6 months, and the longer the wait, the better it gets. As they say, Aerosoft are known for quality content. Every aspect, bits and detail of their add-ons are very well thought of. Be it any type of add-on, airports or aeroplanes, they don't just prepare it or pour it out from different versions. They take their own sweet time, spend a considerable amount of time and research trying to make sure that the code is perfect. And this is exactly the case with Aerosoft's CRJ series. We are certain that more models are going to come across Aerosoft in the coming months, but this is just the beginning. So both the CRJ 550 along with the 700 series will be released. The price point is yet to be revealed. We are sure that most of the folks have been long-time customers from different platforms like FSX or P3D who would be curious in knowing the discounts if or not it's associated with this. We will leave that to Aerosoft to give a better idea on what discounts can be included for customers who have purchased these versions in the past. Another point of curiosity would be if or not this would be available at the Microsoft Flight Simulator Marketplace store. This is yet to be discovered as most of the consumers have Aerosoft accounts. We're not certain about this. The model seems to be a very interesting one where all the areas have been covered well. The existing systems should be modeled immaculately that can fully function, and we doubt it if there's any compromises as Microsoft Flight Simulator has been towards exponential growth over the months. That shows a good promise from both Aerosoft as well as Microsoft Flight Simulator that things are going to be much more positive. Aerosoft is serious business, and it can be understood that since the platform is fairly new towards Asobo, different dynamics are onto place on the highest level. So it certainly takes a long time and a learning curve, which can always be fruitful for Aerosoft as well as Asobo. And we ought to know what percentage of the final product have been used from previous platforms. That is, if they ever used that part of the code towards the implementation towards the latest platform of Microsoft Flight Simulator. The developers have spent many months on this single project with a brand new code. This includes different aspects where the modeling is completely new and the final outcome should be an exceptional high quality product. Additionally, they've stated on the significance of this release as most of the time research and development have been towards this specific development. They intend to work closely with Asobo for more projects in the coming months in regard to the look and feel of the CRJ. It should be quite similar to the version of the P3D. Of course, with a brand new code that can align well with the SDKs, we can expect some difference. They did come across showstoppers over the months of development for the simulator. However, that's been taken care with humongous amounts of testing efforts. When it comes to the price point, this can be an interesting one, and we believe this can be worth every penny as Aerosoft's interest towards this has been a considerable investment. Development of high quality products takes not just research and time, tools that can deliver high quality products. Many products at P3D alone have costed Aerosoft between $250,000 And with Microsoft Flight Simulator, the numbers don't really change. Now that's a big amount of spending $250,000 to $500,000 for a development of a single project. And we're talking about CRJ here. That's a lot of resources, coding, developments, testing, and many more. Numerous areas will be addressed, covering all aspects, and with a good use of tools paired with technology that can be implemented for Microsoft Flight Simulator, this can cost a huge chunk, and not every add-on developer can really be invested so much towards this. Assuming what the price point can be, looking at the current Pre-3D version, this can cost almost $50. That's a lot for most users, but we hope it is worth every penny. We can't wait to see this release happening on the 16th of March. The significant part of this is that this is not just any other development, it's quite a change towards a simulator that can take the steps of not just delivering content of interest, it sets the standards higher and raises the bar. Aerosoft is a premium partner with Microsoft. There are many models that are in planning and development stages, including the Airbus. The developer Aerosoft doesn't really need to market its products or an introduction. The name speaks for itself. By introducing just the CRJ alone, just wait and watch to see how things begin to change on the level of business across all the other developers. The development world is a quiet one. That's because it isn't exposed much, and thanks to Asobo for raising the bar and inviting partners like Aerosoft, Orbix, and many more to have the best of the add-ons. Ultimately, this will create more pressure towards upcoming developers to work on delivering high quality content that can always be an advantage across the board. Alright guys, I certainly hope you liked this video. Subscribe if you haven't. More updates will be coming across the way. Thumbs up if you did like this video, as it can always make a difference for us. Hopefully you decide on getting one of these bad boys, and see you at 35,000 feet. So take care and stay tuned.